If you enjoyed this video, head on over to teespring.com where you can get some holiday themed merch for all of my logos and specifically some Halloween themed merch. Use code NUTWEEN24 for 20% off.
Hello, I'm Peanut, and welcome to Perceptions of the Dead 2. Now, about a year ago, I did the first walkthrough of the first game, which is available on Steam. I think the first one, when I got it, it was free. I don't know if it's still free now, but one of the things about the game was the second game was in development and was on Kickstarter. So I helped out. I donated to the cause. So thank y'all for doing what y'all do. And let's play some point and click horror. Owen blinked and looking around.
It's kinda empty in here. Where did everyone go? Hello?
If you don't know what's going on, go watch the original game, because I have a feeling it collects directly after.
Spooky.
Then there was a man.
Whoa, creepy costume. You look like an off-brand Jason. Still, totally pulling off the slasher vibe, though.
Thanks.
Oh shit, did Omega Sci-Fi actually send someone? It's good to see that we're starting to build some bridges, right?
Yay, bridges.
Yeah. I didn't catch your name.
I'm Owen, the party's organizer.
Tyrone.
Though I'm feeling like someone is pulling a prank on me, or something like.
How so?
Huh.
Everything's gone. All the decorations and stuff. Wait, did I wander into a nearly identical room?
What inspired you to throw a Halloween party here, Owen?
Well, St. Hart is haunted.
No arguments there.
What, no wisecracks?
No, I definitely agree with you. I know for a fact it's haunted.
Are you a believer, Tyrone?
I'm a believer.
You could say that.
I'm just not a believer.
Finally, a fellow acolyte. You and I are gonna have a long talk, and for that, I'll break out the good stuff.
Owen began to rummage in a cabinet under the remnants of long abandoned equipment.
The party was just an excuse to be here.
And acolyte? Is that the proper term?
Oh yeah.
Owen withdrew a bottle with a gold leaf wax seal and a mark that immediately widened Tyrone's eyes.
Holy shit, you're gonna crack open a bottle of Monty Dements? That bottle's worth twice my entire education.
You must have refined taste to recognize it on sight.
Yeah.
Not really. I kinda helped dissolve the soul of someone haunting a bottle earlier this year.
Ew. Well, you'd still have to be well connected for an acolyte if your client had a bottle. Did they share a taste with you?
No. And honestly, I couldn't even imagine drinking a couple $1,000 a sip.
I don't drink alcohol, so I couldn't actually see someone
Look,
drinking
not worth the price.
something that
Maybe
expensive.
worth
Like,
a few $100s a bottle. Real value is all about the prestige. Now, I have questions. You're an acting acolyte? We're talking practicing, not theoretical?
yes.
I suppose so, if I understand the term correctly. Mostly just playing at busting ghosts, but sometimes some more complex stuff. I stopped a murderous hoodie a few months ago.
Owen produced glasses from the same cabinet and poured them each a glass.
You've got a head and shoulders above me, bro. I haven't even met a ghost yet. But I plan to summon one here tonight. Most of the frat brothers just think it's going to be an over-the-top Halloween thing.
Sounds dangerous.
No, I've got runes out the ass, plus a broken blade.
Ooh,
the dead
his
for me,
broken
bro.
blade.
A broken what?
What? What kind of acolyte doesn't have a broken blade? Seriously?
Tyrone nodded.
I guess most of my knowledge is from books, so who am I to talk trash?
Owen walked back to his cabinet and withdrew a knife that looked as though it had seen far better days. In fact, the thing looked like it had shattered and just been glued back
It's like
together.
the ghost of a knife, right? I made this one myself.
Tyrone's eyes widened as he sipped his drink, hungrily took another
It's
sip.
supposed to be able to stab ghosts and stuff.
Owen offered.
Here, I won't be needing this
I
tonight.
think I said that word properly.
Thanks.
Tyrone took it, and his focus turned from his drinking to the odd weapon, leaving Owen to take his first sip. Despite the bad mouthing, he liked the taste, and was eager to. Liquid spattered to the ground directly below Owen. He looked down to see the mouthful he had just taken as a wet stain across the eye. Owen looked up to Tyrone and saw it in his eyes.
I know, bro. I'm dead.
Owen!
Well then,
Yeah?
You're too close. I'm dreaming about you again.
Oh, that's sweet, but bro, I don't think of you like that.
Fine. I wasn't sleeping very well on this mattress anyway.
Jill felt her hand buzz and lifted a fist to find it clutched to her, around her phone. The streaming app was running. That had been happening a lot recently. Her mother had always told her she was glued to her phone.
Good morning, everyone. I really hope I didn't leave it going while I was sleeping. I can't quite put why into words, but that feels creepy. Anyway, we're on day... Owen, how long have you been haunting me?
Day 5, brah.
So, at least 3 months since the events of St. Hart and Owen beginning his haunting vigil.
Well, there.
And today, I'm on day 2 of my trip to meet the mysterious Tyrone, of whom Owen speaks so many volumes of praise. Not to mention whose? The guy was in my dreams. My Owen dreams. So
Well then,
at least I know
at
now
least
that
we
the
know what's
apocalypse
going on.
exists and isn't some weird joke made up by Owen. Back to the original point of my commentary here. I'm almost there, and I'm about to wash my face and get back in the car for the last leg of the journey.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Do what? Drive? Do we not want to see Tyrone today?
No, brah, I wouldn't wash your face.
Wait, what?
Is something wrong?
There's a crack ghost in the restroom.
I don't think the owner was joking about the OD ghost.
Well then.
No!
do.
Are you entirely sure this is it?
Oh yeah, totally. This is where Tyrone said he lived.
And how long ago was this?
Like just last Halloween.
Owen? I was there last Halloween. I didn't meet any Tyrone. Unless you mean Andy.
Dude, I'm not racist. I can tell the difference between different black people.
Sure.
I suppose it would be the Halloween before that then? My bad.
Well, nothing to lose by knocking, I suppose.
Oh man, I can't wait to see him again. It's been so long.
Like, oh my god. Jill let out a long sigh and marched to the door.
Well, here goes nothing.
Her fist struck the door, the knock echoing like there were nothing but emptiness and silence beyond. Jill looked to Owen, cocking an eyebrow.
That's abnormal? Or perhaps part of the new normal?
A moment later, much to her surprise, the door opened a crack. I just got messaged. There was an eye staring out at her, but nothing was said.
Hi, I'm here to see Tyrone.
He's not here.
Is he out? When will he be back?
I do not know.
Did we, like, interrupt a robbery on accident or something? If you're in his house, seems like you should know.
She only laughed.
He's missing. He has been missing.
Wait, what?
Gosh, pooping darn it.
I am using that.
Really?
Look, I don't know how to ask this, but do you know if he has any,
Work reference?
work references? Someone who works with him.
Our dear Tyrone works alone.
Okie dokie.
What he does is not the type of employment one can simply apply for. Only fate or misfortune can conspire to find you doing what he does.
You mean hunt ghosts?
The eye blinked in surprise.
What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, I don't care! Look, I hear he can help me.
And who did you hear that from?
My ghost.
Ooh. Jill thumbed toward
You
Owen.
can see him.
You can see him?
Oh, now we're getting good.
My ability to see him is not surprising. But he is nothing more than a fragment, a shadow of a full spirit.
Well then.
He is not the kind of thing a human should be able to see. Unless...
The eye seems to size Jill up as though only seeing her for the first time.
Unless you, like our dear Tyrone, have torn down the veil between life and death.
Yeah, I did the thing.
Me, girl. Can you now see the truth of your own world?
Yes! But can we drop the mysticism? I just want to detach Owen, or something.
Rude.
Yes, like, oh my god, it's so rude.
Deal with that if it comes to it. But I can't deal with being personally haunted.
Do you really think living with the sight is so simple? If you can see them, they can see you. And not all of us are so passive.
She gestured to Owen.
Us? Oh gosh, pooping poopy darn it.
Pooping poopity.
Am I standing, talking to an empty doorway? I'm gonna need Tyrone to teach me to spot the difference.
Jill turned to see a mailman whistling as he put mail into the box in front. He gave a short wave.
Beautiful day, isn't it, ladies?
Absolutely. You have a good one.
You too.
Or not? What did you mean by us? Oh my goodness.
As Jill's eyes returned to the house, she saw it. That impossibly long hair was everywhere, twining like vines around everything everywhere, painting the entire inside of the house in shadowy, snaking hair.
What are you?
Music just sounded like it said, "I want pizza."
Me? I'm nothing special. Well, that's not entirely true. But I am nothing more than a very powerful ghost. Very old.
Jill's mind flashed back to Raven for a heartbeat.
That makes sense.
It's you that is so odd. A human with almost no power, and yet without any trace of the veil.
Why is that so weird?
To be honest, it happens more often than you'd think. It's just odd that you're still alive.
Well then.
Even things like me have to hide in safe places.
Jill cocked an eyebrow.
This super mundane looking house is a safe place?
It was. It's only a matter of time before the world realizes Tyrone isn't here anymore.
And Tyrone, is he like me?
No. I couldn't even begin to tell you what Tyrone is like.
Ooh.
His very presence was able to make this a haven.
Well
Now
then.
he's gone. And soon it won't be.
Oh, that's just awesome.
Their conversation was interrupted by the arrival of a car, from which emerged a man who is large in every sense of the word,
Ripley,
save height.
who are these two?
He can see Owen too?
Yes. I don't really know what he is either. I suspect he's another anomaly created by the power of Tyrone.
Yay!
Hello? You gonna make introductions?
I didn't ask their names.
Figures. I'm Marcus.
Jill.
Name's Owen. Nice to meet you, brah.
Brah. Marcus shook both of their hands and paused.
Oh god, it's a SoCal frat boy ghost.
Just living that SoCal lifestyle, brah.
Look, we'd love to help you with your ghost problem, but this is normally Tyrone shtick, and he's missing, and we're about to leave to find him, and I seriously doubt this guy's dangerous. Ripley, is he dangerous?
No.
See? You're great!
Yay!
We gotta go. Ripley, can you, grab the bags?
The bags rose from just inside the door and drifted outwards, carried by writhing shards of shadowy
Yeah,
hair.
thanks, that's totally what I meant, and not creepy at all.
I like Marcus.
You should come with us.
I'm sorry, what?
It won't be safe here for long. And it's only a matter of time before you catch the attention of something dangerous.
And you'll protect me?
I cannot promise that, but you will be safer.
Yay!
Yeah, but what do you get, brah?
Ripley turned slowly to Owen, as though surprised to
You'll
even
keep
hear
her
him say,
safe, but why?
Because I don't want to just let her die. And if you're desperate to hear a more selfish reason, I suppose I could use a second set of eyes.
Yay!
Marcus see ghosts? He saw Owen.
Whatever he is, it's intermittent, unreliable.
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Jill hurried away, standing beside her car. She pulled out her phone at the moment she had it on and started streaming.
Okay, Ghost Ex Machina. I'm sure you heard all of that, so let's cut to the chase. Your guidance got me this far, and from the sound of it, my random tests with you over the last few months are the only reason I haven't run into something dangerous. So, what do you think I should do? Should I go with them?
I don't have a choice.
Wow, pretty uniform response for once. All right, I guess it's road trip time. I'm glad I packed a bag.
Turning behind her, Jill yelled,
Okay, pop your trunk. I need to put my bag in.
What? Ripley!
So there we have Perceptions of the Dead 2. We are going to end this episode here and start it back up in the next episode. That being said, if y'all like this video, go check out the game. It's on Steam. I think it's like $10, give or take. I'm not certain. That being said, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Always remember to keep on ranting. Hello and welcome back. I did not mean to click that button, so I have no idea. Can I go back? Yep. There we go. The car was silent. Marcus at the window, Ripley's shotgun for all that an incorporeal entity should need the room, and then Owen and Jill in the back. An ice chest wedged between them. It had been hours of silence before Marcus finally broke the ice. Anyway, welcome back to Perceptions of the Dead 2. We last left off where Jill is being haunted by Owen and is trying to find Tyrone to help her get rid of him. So Jill, what can you do?
Don't bother her.
I don't mind being bothered.
What do you want me to do? I don't want to bring two strangers on this rescue mission.
You don't know it's a rescue mission yet.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm sure Tyrone is fine after slipping and falling off the face of the earth for 3 weeks.
Because he's never done it before, right?
True.
I mean, yeah, he kinda did, but he promised he was gonna stop. That's not the point!
I too am concerned about how long he is taking. But but I suspect the most help he will need is another set of hands. And I would very much like him back.
Oh, I was trying to figure out the dynamics. But now I get it. You're his lady friend.
Wait, Tyrone is dating a ghost?
Wait, what?
No.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yes, there is! That's necrophilia! Or is it?
No! Well, not exactly. Anyway, I think if Tyrone is with anyone, it's Tulip.
No, I think you're wrong there. Tulip is definitely interested in Tyrone, but it is not reciprocated.
Who's Tulip?
Oh, Tulip is the ghost of a suicidal teenager who's been haunting him for the last few years.
He's dating a teenager?
She died over a decade ago. She's almost the same age as him.
Also, no, he's not dating her.
Well then.
I feel bad for her dying so young, but he is very much turned away by her youthful appearance.
Well
Good?
then.
Or is it? To be honest, not really something I've thought about much.
Come on. It's not fair to Tulip.
It's like I always say, life isn't fair, brah.
Still, I feel bad for her. She's way into him, and she's really nice.
Maybe you should date her.
Maybe I will.
No, do.
See? She's too young looking.
That's not why.
I have no idea who you're talking about, but I have to say the fact that she's dead should be the biggest barrier, not how she looks.
I really don't see why dating a ghost would be bad. I mean, it's on life, not death.
That's all fair and good and all, bruh, but who's that guy in the middle of the road?
Well then.
Holy shit, Owen!
Drive. Don't stop. That thing will kill us all if it catches us.
What the hell happened to Owen?
Sorry, music got good.
Owen is gone.
Oh, no fucking way! He's still alive! Look, he's still...
Marcus.
Ripley, take the wheel.
Door swung open and Marcus was out, dashing off behind him.
Dying for this.
She switched seats with a fluid, shadowy motion and the car revved forward.
Did you want to die too?
Okay, that was a cool little thing. Marcus stood, gasping. I should...
Should have backed up the car before he jumped out. Where the hell is he? Owen! Owen!
Sup, brah?
What happened?
Owen! Owen, you're okay?
Oh yeah, sorry I fell out, brah.
Fell out. Owen, you were dragged out.
Nah, man, just caught a snag.
Where is the thing?
Thing?
You freaking the big white thing!
Giggity?
Me? You?
You know what? Never mind. I'm glad you're safe.
Marcus let out a sigh and turned back the way he had come. The red lights of his car were long lost to the distance in the night.
Owen, I suppose we're going to have to walk.
Oh, no worries, brah. I love hiking.
I would punch him if my hand wouldn't go through his face. Marcus turned to Owen with a grim expression as the man hovered beside him.
I'll bet.
Marcus took one last deep breath, tasting the air, noting the cold, empty scent of a pine forest.
Let's get going, I guess.
The car roared with a violent and terrifying scream.
Ripley, slow down!
I'm not going that fast.
Jill looked at the window. Reality was a black blur as the car tore forward.
Right?
It's fine.
Slow down.
Fine.
A graffitied sign welcomed them to the town of Misty Mornings.
I didn't realize we were so close. Are you sure you wanna stop?
We should be fine. We were going at 114 miles an hour for about 10 minutes. It's almost 20 miles away on foot. I'll know if it comes directly after us. As unlikely as that is.
What was that thing? Why were you so scared?
A null.
Oh yeah, thanks for that explanation.
So helpful!
Answer my question.
I don't actually know. I've been around for hundreds of years, and I couldn't begin to accurately answer that question. They're as anomalous as any ghost, and perhaps even more so. Ghosts have a past, an origin, ties, influences. Even other things have that subject. They're nothing, and they seem to exist for the sole purpose of returning us to the same.
Well then.
Ghosts. And people like you, before you get too excited.
Spooky. So you're like, how old exactly?
Rather very.
Oh, come on. Are we talking the Renaissance? Or were you Native American? Maybe you were a child of early Western settlers?
Now you're just being racist.
You have quite the eye on you.
Well, I didn't exactly go to school for streaming.
Streaming? You'd get along well with Marcus.
Assuming he's not dead.
Well, why you gotta put a downer on things, sir?
Let's go find ourselves a room.
Okay. Are you sure you don't wanna...
If either of them is able to get away from that thing alive, they will head here. Owen is haunting you. He'll know where you are.
And Marcus?
Marcus made the reservations.
Oh.
Come on.
Well, there's that. They walked toward the hotel no less than 100 feet from the very welcome to town sign that had greeted them.
Jeez, look at this place. Kind of ambitious for a little town like this, don't you think?
I wouldn't know.
Entering the hotel, their gazes fell upon a man comfortably propped, flipping thoughtfully through a book, smiling occasionally. He started as they came within earshot, and a grin peeled across his face.
You know, when someone called and made a reservation for the second time in a month, I had thought it had to be a prank. And yet, here you are! Unless you're not the rooms reserved by a Mr. Marcus Rookard?
Why is the lights all flickering?
I'm sorry to say, the wiring in this old place has a problem or two. Something to do with the fact that I can count on one hand the number of guests we've had in the last 10 years.
Well, that's pathetic.
Until earlier this month, that is.
Well, that seems like a poor business model.
Are you filming me?
Sorta. I'm streaming. Should I stop?
Not at all. And to be honest, it's not. The business model, I mean. Were it not for the hotel's very complicated history, I imagine the taxes alone would put it under. However, due to one twist of fate or another, the place persists. A mere shadow of what it once was, but still, it persists.
Yay!
Are the rooms dusty?
Most of them are, yeah. But I cleaned the entire floor we currently have open. Back to my earlier question, is either of you Marcus?
We're with his party, yes.
2 rooms. He indicated single beds, but I just roomed you in kings. Not like we lack for space. That should easily fit a couple. I assume either you two or...
I need my own bed. I don't really know about her, and there are actually 4.
Well, there are more rooms if you'd like. They come at a cutthroat rate this time of the off-season.
Hey.
I'll pay for my own room then.
3 rooms it is. Come with me, please.
Yay! The man led the way through the
This
hotel.
looks like a movie set.
As long as you're not thinking of The Shining, you might be right.
Hey.
You'd be impressed.
One of my favorite films of all time.
Once upon a time. Not that I really know any of them either. I just know the history. Part of living in a town like this one, I suppose.
Like this one.
Yeah, you already got to do it.
Ghost town. I mean that in every sense, too. During the spiritualist boom of back before my grandfather was a baby, this town was popping with such types. And from there, it's just slowly died. Businesses growing and wilting, families going to where they can find opportunity, leaving behind shells of civilizations.
You do like to wax poetic.
Oh, yeah, I'd have been out of here myself if I hadn't decided poetry was a good use of my college education. Not that I've minded terribly. We actually have enough people that we were able to create municipal fiber. Wi-Fi's connected to it. Name is vacancies, and password is too spooky for me. Anyway, here are your rooms.
Too spooky for me.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I noticed we skipped 411. Is someone in there?
Ah, yes, the other patron whom I mentioned arrived earlier this month. Not gonna lie, haven't seen him come or go once, but he set us up to auto-charge his card daily, and he hasn't checked out. I don't think he's been sleeping here, but his things are inside. I'm sorry, I really probably shouldn't be talking about all this.
I don't know why my headset is going in and out.
He's why we're here. Tyrone, right?
The hoteler I can't talk. Cocked an eyebrow.
He was here for business, and we haven't been able to reach him for weeks.
For business? Why do you have to say it like that? Are you drug dealers?
What? No!
Well, what kind of business are you talking about?
None of yours.
Ghost hunting?
Jill inclined her head to her camera. The hoteler's grin peeled across his face like a whip.
Okay, look, this is gonna be super unprofessional, but despite how bad the economy of this place is, I love living here. You wanna know why?
Yes.
The lore, the history. This hotel alone makes St. Hart Hospital look like a middle school haunted hayride.
Oh! Yeah?
So, you know how I thought Marcus Rookard was a prank? That is because of the history of the Rookard family here.
You don't say.
Long story short, the entire clan killed themselves so that they could rid the town of its ghosts.
What the hell?
Only, as such stories go, they only made the problem infinitely worse.
Ooh, getting dark and gritty.
Telling really doesn't do the story justice. But it's late, and not to be rude, but your friend looks like she needs some sleep. I'll tell you the rest if you'd like over the continental breakfast, which is actually where I just grabbed some fruit and bring my waffle iron from home. See you in the morning.
Thank you.
Thanks for all the information. I look forward to getting more.
The hoteler excused himself. Jill
You
put
should
down her
sleep in
phone.
the same room as me.
What?
I need to be able to reach you quickly if the null catches up to us.
And why did you let me waste money on an extra room?
No, that was smart. I should have thought of it. We don't want to give him the impression that something is off about us.
Other than the fact that we're ghost hunters who keep the company of ghosts?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, fine. I'm sleeping in lucky number 13. You're welcome to watch.
That was my plan.
You're lucky I'm used to it after 3 months with Owen.
Yay!
Before that, though... Okay, ghouls and gals, I'm signing out for now. But if your ghostly powers should be capable, wake me up if an ancient evil comes for me or something. Jill Count, signing out.
Jill tucked her phone
Who
away.
are you talking to?
I have no idea. Ghosts watching my stream, apparently. Lots of them. Some with bank accounts, too, if the fact that I'm still getting paid says anything.
I've never heard of something like that.
Look at me, shocking the 18-million-year-old ghost. That's nice, I'm going to bed. I don't like cars, and I've been driving since 6 a.m.
Jill marched into the room, locked the door, and fell flat on the bed, asleep before she landed.
I'm still outside. Just because I can walk through doors doesn't mean I want to. Rude.
So I think we're going to end this episode here and catch up with Marcus and Owen in the next episode. This is getting good. That being said, if y'all like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.